Hi everyone. So I wanted to make a video about just questions and answers about hormone replacement therapy and testosterone in general and me transitioning. And I got a lot of questions, so hopefully this won't be too painfully awkward for me. If I mess up your name, I apologize. I did try to ask people how to pronounce their name so I wouldn't mispronounce them, but if they didn't get back to me, I'm just gonna try and do it myself. Did you notice changes right away? If not, how long did it take before you noticed a memo? I haven't really noticed much changes, like maybe sweating more acne. I feel like I get a little more hair on the back of my neck, but really no more hair changes. I don't know if my voice has changed much because you can't really tell unless you do videos like this every few weeks and just see how it goes, but really nothing so far. Does tea have weird effects like increased hunger, Joe? Tea does have some weird effects, but increased hunger I don't think is one of them. I haven't ever heard that before, and honestly I'm trying to eat better right now, so if there is one, I haven't noticed it. I'm trying to think of any weird effects right now. There's some TMI stuff, but you could look that up yourself because I honestly don't want to talk about like certain things. So those you could look up. What has been the most drastic change you've experienced since starting tea? What has been your favorite change since beginning it, Misha? The most drastic thing so far has been the acne and sweating. Like I said, it's been only 3 shots. I don't expect a lot of changes, so if there was anything drastic, I haven't noticed it yet. My favorite thing, I don't even know. Neither of those are that much fun, so hopefully when I start getting more hair, or if I do get more hair, that'll be my favorite thing. Does going on testosterone make you feel emotional, Cass? Now this is kind of an yes, no. There's certain emotions that you'll start feeling more of, and there's some that you will go down. Like, I've heard a lot of guys don't cry as much on testosterone. They just don't cry. But I've also heard, like, roid rage. If you think about that, you get angry. So I've heard some guys who get on testosterone do have more irritation towards things. But other than that, there's not much emotional changes other than the crying thing or getting irritated. Does testosterone make you really feel more masculine? And would you consider or recommend top or bottom surgery, Charlie? I mean, once the changes start, I'm guessing I'll start feeling more masculine, but knowing that I'm on testosterone already made me feel so much more masculine. Like, knowing that I'm on it and knowing that it's in my system, I'm like, wow, I'm more of a guy than I was 3 weeks ago, but hey. And about top and bottom surgery. For me, bottom surgery isn't that big of a thing. You can always wear Packers. I mean, it's up to you, really. Top surgery is the big one for me because I don't want to wear binders for the rest of my life. Binders are the worst. And they're not healthy either, so I recommend getting top surgery, but it's expensive and I've heard it's painful. So if you can deal with pain and have some money, then go for it. But bottom surgery, no one really sees that except for you. It's more of a personal preference. Unless you're having sex, then of course you're gonna want whatever bottom you want. Is testosterone painful? not at all. You get a shot. If you're afraid of shots, then I'm guessing it's going to be painful for you. But if you're not afraid of shots, then it's really, really not painful. The testosterone, though, is thicker, so you have to leave the shot in for a little bit longer. Like, to distribute it, they usually count, and it's weird. But it doesn't hurt. Oh, that was from Gigi, by the way. Are there any negative side effects of being on T, Emily? Yes, there are a lot of health risks being on T. Diabetes, heart problems. I have a whole list, but I'm not going to go through it. Really, it's mainly health risks, and the irritation thing, like I said before. But if you're healthy and you try and stay healthy, you'll be good. Here's the most controversial question I got, and it's going to be hard for me to explain how I feel on it because I'm biased. So, do you believe you absolutely need dysphoria in order to be trans, EJ? Since I feel dysphoria and I know that's what makes me trans, I sort of feel you need it. I don't understand how you can go about, and let's say you're born female or you're assigned female at birth, and you randomly decide you want to be male, but you don't feel dysphoria. It just confuses me. I don't personally get it, but if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. So it's up to you. How long did it take you to get on testosterone? From Casper. It took me, in reality, it's like 19 years because it took me 19 years, but in actuality, it only took me about 5 months. You need a referral from a doctor, then you go to the endo, then you get tests done, and it felt a lot longer, but it really wasn't that many months. Like, I don't know, it wasn't that long. How hard was it to convince family that you wanted to transition, or did they take your word from the beginning, Shay? I have kind of two families, and my mom's side, which is my mom, my grandma, my uncle who is autistic, so he counts, but he doesn't understand it completely, and my sister. They all were very accepting. They didn't understand it, but I told them about it, and in time they understood it more and respected me. The other side was a little bit trickier. I haven't spoke to my dad in 3 or 4 years because of how he treats everyone, and he would never understand trans people, like, ever. He's so disrespectful. So I thought the rest of my family on that side would be similar to him. And I noticed when I did come out, I did notice them saying some transphobic things about, like, Laverne Cox before, and I was like, oh no, now they're gonna say it about me. But they were pretty good. They messed up my name a few times, and my pronouns. They'll dead name me a lot, and I guess behind my back they'll say stuff. But as long as it's in person and they're correcting themselves, I guess that's fine, right? Sorry, I'm looking at my phone for the questions right now. Yeah, that's about it. Let me check. I know this is gonna be awkward, just like silence. Oh, here's another question. From Alex, do you plan on staying on testosterone your whole life or just for a particular amount of time? And then there's the second part, which I'll answer too. I plan on staying for the rest of my life. Once you get to a certain level on testosterone with the shots, you go to a topical or you can continue getting the shots. I don't really know how that works, but my endo explained it to me where you'll start using like a gel instead of the testosterone shots. But I mean, I want to feel the way I do now for the rest of my life. Happy, you know, not constantly hating myself. So if that's how I feel now being on the shot, then why wouldn't I want to feel that for the rest of my life? And the second part to that, if yes, stopping taking the tea, do you know the changes and what happens with your body? When you stop taking tea and you've taken it for a while, certain changes are going to be there forever. I think the voice changes, if you do have voice changes, they stay for the rest of your life. So your deep voice will stay. I think the hair, unless you shave it, will stay. I'm not really sure. And yeah, that's about it. There's certain things you just can't change once your body is in that position. Like, I don't know how to explain it, sorry. Yeah, but I'm not a professional, obviously. I only know what I know. So if you really want to, Google's always free. So those were all the questions I got. Some I didn't answer because one I got was really strange. It was about female things, about like breasts, and I didn't know how to answer it. So I did ask my sister. If she answers, then I will tell you the answer. But for now, I don't know how to answer that one. That's about it. This is gonna be an awkward video because I don't edit things. Except for my face and photos, which I haven't been doing recently, so that's been strange. Like, really strange. That's a tangent I'm going off on, but not editing my face has helped me see more changes in my face, if that makes sense. Because if you edit, you're not going to know what your real face looks like, but nothing against editing your face in pictures, because I've done it for like 3 years. It's just what you do. Thank you for watching if you did watch this far and listen to me ramble on about testosterone and transitioning. I hope it made sense in some way. Thank you all for supporting me, as I always say, because it really does mean a lot to see all these people supporting an autistic trans man. Like, that's so strange. But it's really nice, and thank you all for that.